We are here, we are here, we are here for Beyond the Gates. Danny just rolled up on, Teddy Jenkins, Teddy Bear, whatever the hell he's calling himself these days. And he's feeling self-pity. Ooh, not a disgrace. Mm, mm. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I mean, at least Bill. It is true. That I think that's what makes it worse. At least, ooh, mm, mm. She didn't. Mm, he's not. He's not. He's actually giving her a chance. She deserves to see the worst of Tomas. Yeah. If she called her a bargain basement hoe, I'm gonna be laughing. If she calls her a bargain basement hoe, I'm gonna laugh. I'm not playing with y'all. If she called that lady a bargain basement hoe, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh my tail off. Okay, let her call her a bargain basement hoe. Just please let her do it. Let her do it. Ooh, the playback on this is horrendous. It is horrendous. Okay, a bargain bin. I thought we was gonna get bargain basement, but bargain bin works too. Ooh, she done walked up on Nicole. Oh my god, it's gonna be messy. Not you need her to hear you out. Now there's something she need to know. Hey, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, this is a whole mess. Why are you in her house? Yes, she did that. She did. She did. She staged the whole thing. Having your daughter come ruin people's lives. It was a whole mess. She is the same. Girl, now she turned on the tears. Oh, girl, go to hell. You get a daughter girl like you, Nicole. You have a way of understanding people way more than I. You shut the hell up. Yeah, she is. Save them. She did. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she laughed every time she spent Teddy Bear's money. And do tell the truth, folks. Tell the truth. It is. It talk about this isn't about you. She do be acting. She do be acting. Okay, talk about this isn't about you. Oh no, it's always been about Nicole. You want Nicole's life. You want Nicole's man. You want Nicole. You want everything Nicole has. This has always been about her. And for you to lie and say it isn't, that's a slap in the damn face. Ooh, child, not Joey being there. And can't. Mm. Oh, look who back at work. Somewhere. What the hell is Mona doing down at the casino? Mm. 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 Ooh. Not Mona about to get her feet wet. You deserved it. He deserved to reach you the riot act. Ooh. Mm. She did all those things. Mm. Not him still trying to figure it out. And can't. Mm. Eva? You mean Mona? Mona was at the casino because Mona trying to figure out if that lady was lying to her about all that money she got. It is. It is definitely far from over. Danny's not lying. This is definitely far from over. Like, uh oh, uh oh, Mama, Miss Anita done popped up on him too. Listen, Linda. This is why you don't cheat on nobody with a big ass family like this. They all about to run down on you. But Mona was there at the casino. Mona was there down to the casino because she's trying to figure out if oh, I didn't see her sitting at the table. Girl, maybe she's trying to get her some money. Maybe she's trying to get her some money. You know, she broke as a joke and she need a place to stay. Maybe she's trying to get her some money. Because she's a Brazil. She got to get her a job. Okay, she got to get her a J-O-B. Not a J-A-B, but a J-O-B. Oh, yeah, Mona finna stay and figure out what's going on. Because also, I think the person who's going to take this the hardest and probably is going to go after. Listen, we all know that Daniel, Leslie, Sherry, Honolulu, Tina is setting up Eva to take the fall for what happened to Laura. But we also know that a big portion of who's going to be very much pissed off about what happened to Laura is Mona, because Mona never had her own kids, but she sees Laura as her own daughter. So that's going to be a big damn issue. Maybe that girl needs some money. Y'all see her in the corner. She gonna be dressed like what she thinks Ted is supposed to accept, who he wants to accept, or what his daughter is supposed to look like, a knockoff version of Cat. And there's nothing wrong with the way Eva dresses. Now, them boots was ugly. I'm just gonna tell you that now. Them boots was butt fucking ugly. Them boots was so ugly. But we talked about this. We understand that them boots was ugly. I feel like we shouldn't have to do, have no more talking about her clothes. She know them boots was ugly. I know them boots was ugly. We gotta keep it pushing. Them, yeah. To be, I'm gonna, yeah, today later on. But this is, am I live on the right thing? I believe I'm live for Beyond the Gates right now. But yeah, they are tonight. Come back tonight at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on the dot. Yep, 7 o'clock on the dot. We will be here for WWE Raw. Speaking of things that happen, 7 o'clock on the dot. Did y'all see the Usher affair in Paris video that is up? Not video, that his concert in Paris on uh what is that damn thing? BET Plus. I had a good old time last night. We back. It was. She was. She lying. Like DNA can't be faked. You are crazy. That's exactly what she did. She did. She did do that. Oh, girl, your reasons don't matter. To be honest. Ooh, not Grace. She ain't sorry. She's sorry. Change the locks. Change the gate. She ain't sorry. Mm-hmm. That's disgusting. Cat didn't run the basic ass back to where she came. And Martin is like, we gotta accept our sister. Mm. No, we better hurry up. But Eva and her mama try to take the house too. Don't let it messy. Uh-oh. That is Eva at the table. Ooh, not a backstabbing heifer. Oh, mm. It don't matter. It doesn't matter that it wasn't her fault. She vouched for you. Run me that key. The gate code's got to get changed anyway. Might as well change the locks. Mona! Ah! Good. Ooh, baby Mona is petty. Good. You are solely responsible for this debacle. Oh no, this is oh no, this is between the whole family. Ooh, you want? Mm. Ooh, not Theodore. Ooh. Mm. Sure did. Mm. Uh oh. Ooh. Mm. Ooh, baby, this is so messy. It's deliciously so messy. First and foremost, Mona sat her ass down at that table. Mona sat at that table and said, "Oh, Anita said they don't blame me, but I know they'll never be able to trust my judgment ever again. I put my reputation on the line for you to get you a job, vouched for you, and look at what you did. Your mama is your mama, but you're a whole ass adult. You decided to do this, which is true. As much as people have a soft spot for Eva, and I like Eva too. Um, You as a grown-ass adult decided to do this. You could have told the truth at any point in time and just cut your mama off at the knees with this whole entire situation and figured it out. But you decided to do this. So boom, there we go. So damn messy. And Eva said, listen, no, Mona said, listen, let me run me that key, which y'all gonna have to change the locks and the gate codes because Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu, Tina then popped up. And she's like, Mama kicked me out. I lost my job. Ted said he'll never let me be on the street. I feel like I've lost everything. Mona said, good, and got up. I was like, baby, this is messy. This is so messy. Because honestly, the crazy thing about it is a lot of people were good to Dana, Leslie, Lulu, whatever the hell that lady name is. A lot of people were good to Leslie and Eva. So many people were so good to them. Welcomed them in, treated them like family, was real cool with them, helping them with whatever, and they played in everybody's face. So it's gonna be a long, hard road, especially for Miss Girl down here, to get back to where somebody trusts her or wants to be like friends with her. The only person who wants to be friends with her is Tomas, and this is after Kat asked him not to hang out with her, and he just disregarded everything Kat wanted. And Kat is like, "What the hell are we gonna do?" Like, I didn't even confront them, and basically, it's like maybe it was just some little situation. Maybe he reading her riot act. I doubt it. He wants Eva. He wants to be with Eva. He don't like Eva as just a friend, and I got a feeling like he gonna play both of them back and forth. But Kat needs to get the hell away from him quick, fast, in a hurry. And while yes, Ted and Nicole's situation is between Ted and Nicole, it stopped being between Ted and Nicole when Ho popped up at the Dupree house and was trying to get them to, was basically threatening them. They already got her. Now it's time to get them. It would have stayed between Ted and Nicole had it just been between Ted and Nicole and that situation happened between the two of them. And I would have been like, yeah, don't say nothing to him. But the moment that lady did all the stuff that happened at the country club and then popped up at the house, like she done lost her ever living mind, everybody was in it. Everybody in it. Everybody's worked into it. Child, Joey, either tell her what you want to get the hell away. Basically, he's telling her, now that you've seen the breakdown of Ted and Nicole's marriage, you think that all marriages and all love is, out of the question. And he won't stuff from her. Mm, Cause you're crazy. You weren't his priority. Oh, baby, I hope that's not what you think. That the only reason she got chose was because of who her family was. Uh-oh. Oh, Mona done popped up. Oh, Ted. Mm. Oh, not weak-willed. Mm. Your hope been popping up on everybody. Mm-hmm. Mm. Which is true. You need to go handle up on her. Let's roll, girl. Come on, Thelma. Louise said it's time to go. You better get your hoe under control. Mm-hmm. That's right. You tell him, Miss Anita, if you got any hope in getting your wife or your children to ever talk to you, to want to be around you, you need to handle your business. I.e., get that hoe under control. Because she stay popping up at people's houses. The bitch is good for a pop up. The bitch is good for a pop up. Now, listen, Mona rolled up on little Miss Leslie, the crazy lady, like she was in a training bra. And I was like, girl, you done lied so many times because she thinking she had a friend of Mona. You don't have a friend of Mona. Mona put her reputation on the line, and she really gonna show her ass. She's truly going to show her ass when she finds out what you did to Laura. Oh, baby. Mona don't have no children, but we knew from the very first episode that Mona considered Laura her child. You harmed her child. She about to show up and show out. She gonna do the Watusi all over you, and it's I can't do nothing to help you. But Mona was like, you lie too much. I've been to the casino. They don't have back rooms. They don't. They only have tables. They don't have slot machines. They don't have none of that. So where did you get the money? And don't lie to me. Can she lie? And then crazy lady came in there talking about he didn't make me a priority. The only reason he was with you was because of your money and your bougie family. It's just like no, that would listen. That would fit if it was Bill, because I don't think Bill ever loved Danny. I don't think he truly ever loved Danny. Um, that would work. That logic would work if it was Bill, and I'm not joking. Like that logic would work if it was Bill. But truly and madly, I think that Ted actually loves Nicole. I think he, even though he was masquerading as a good guy for a while, he does love Nicole. And he was willing to do anything for her, including having Bill handle his light work and paying that lady off to get the fuck away so they could have a good old time, had by all, down there to the Fairmont. So him not making you a priority was true. He was going back to his wife. If you was who he wanted to be with, he would have divorced Nicole, took Martin, or tried to get joint custody of Martin, and Kat would have never, been born his daughter. Kat would have never been born his daughter. That's how it would have been, but he didn't want you, and that's why he paid you to go away. That's why he had Bill handle you. And you talking about he was only with her for the money and her bougie family. Nah, that man really loved her. He loved that lady dirty draws. If she said right now, I'm gonna go with Dr. Carlton for my get back, he'd be like, I understand. Because of what I did. And Miss Anita was right. He a little weak willed. And he needs to go handle up on his home, handle his business. You really truly need to handle your business because she's running around here starting fires with everyone. She done popped up on Dupree. She done popped up on Nicole. Mona done had to pop up on her. She put Eva out the house, which is causing all types of issues because now you got to figure that out. And it's just like handle your business. Joey down there trying to get in between Vanessa's legs, and Vanessa quite possibly is pregnant by Diego, but we won't know until we actually know. When did the AMAs move to CBS, and when the hell did they move to May? That is confusing the hell out of me. Go ahead, spray your Febreze, Miss Girl. Spray your Febreze. Febreze. The Febreze make her happy. It's about the only thing that's simple in her life. She got a little bottle of white wine. She got her little Febreze. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody bought that. Correct. Well, you just gonna have to give up. That's her daddy too. Mm-hmm. Mm. Ted. Oh, girl, stop lying. Mm. She was. She was. She did. She was. Right. They don't. You're- Mm. She not mad over losing Mona. She not mad over losing Mona, but Mona said hell was made for people like you. Enjoy the burn. Love it. Mm-hmm. Mm. Who knows? Listen, at this point in time, as much as Kat would like Eva to go away, that's your half sister. And she's not going nowhere because your daddy is going to try to make sure she has a comfortable life to make up for all the bad that she's had to endure and everything he didn't give her. So, get over the fact. Okay. Get over the fact that your sister is here to stay. Kat needs to get over the fact that her sister is here to stay. You can still feel some type of way that, your man or somebody who's supposed to be your man, even though y'all haven't solidified it yet, is over there talking to her and holding her hand and doing everything you asked him not to do. He's a user too. He's a user too. Tomas is a user too, and I don't wish Tomas or the terror or the hell he gonna rain down on Kat or Eva's life. You quite possibly with Tomas will ruin Martin being mature about Eva. Yeah, Martin is being mature about Eva, and I feel like Kat just needs to take the mature route. But Kat is also really hurt. Like she thought she was her father's only daughter. Um, they worked so hard to have Kat, and Kat probably wouldn't have been here. She was a miracle child, and she was a rainbow baby. That's another thing. Kat was a rainbow baby. They never thought they would be able to have another baby after all those miscarriages, and she was the baby after so many. So she also holds a special place in their heart. So they've treated Kat differently and given her more. Like, I'm not gonna say they didn't give Martin attention, but they gave Kat just a little bit extra because they've tried and they worked so hard and have been through so much to have her. And quite possibly Ted did everything he could to make Kat know that she was a princess and how much he loved her and she could have everything she ever wanted in life because this is the baby that held them together after the fact that he cheated. He knew he cheated, but he never told anybody. And now Kat is looking like my dad has another daughter. I always thought I would find a man just like my dad, except now I'm finding out my dad is a lying, cheating, no good son of a something. And his daughter, his other daughter, my half sister, I don't like. I called it from the very beginning. And yes, at the top of the hospital. And I think that's another thing people like don't really care to recognize or remember. The reason why Kat has this air about her that that's her daddy, that's her only daddy, and the world belongs to her is because she's rainbow baby. They didn't think they would have her. They gave her extra attention because of that. And Kat, we don't know this, but Kat possibly had some health problems at like growing up, possibly. So now she has to share her father, but then also the idea of who she thought her father was and this image her father painted for her is like, boom, it's no longer there. Who her father is, he's not that man she thought he was. Danny then Pete, Vanessa, and Joey getting close down to the bar while her and Miss Anita are talking about this situation with Ted. And they like, Miss Anita was like, I don't need his tears. I need him to handle his business. Her whole thing is handle your mother business. Because the lady done popped up too many times. She done popped up too many times. And she was like, I need him to handle his business for Kat and Martin. But the question is, what about Nicole? Do you think they'll get back together? Do you think they'll be fine? Do you think everything will be okay? I'm not sure. I do want Nicole to get her lick back, though. I do want her to get her lick back, though. And then Mona told Daniel, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu, Tina, hell was made for people like you. Have fun burning. Ooh, baby, that's a read. That's a read in itself. That's a read in itself. And Kat and Martin finding out that Leslie popped up on their mom after she popped up on the Grands, and Kat is still harping on Eva, and Eva's like the only good thing that's gone right for her that week is winning a little bit of money at the casino. It's just like everybody's lives went up in flames. And Ted is hiding out at a hotel, and Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Honolulu, Tina, whatever the hell she's calling herself at this point, is going around trying to apologize and make peace with people when really she's trying to get more information on what's going on to see how to navigate. And it's just like, you lost your end with Eva. And I got a feeling like she's gonna try to set Eva up to take the fall for the whole Laura situation. But then we're gonna have Shanice say, I remember seeing her down at the hospital. I remember seeing her down at the hospital. She said her name was Lulu, and she was checking on Laura. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Baby, this is messy as hell. But I'm glad everybody's calling old girl out for wielding her daughter like a weapon against everyone. Mm. He over here, man, Joey over here getting Vanessa in her feels. Ooh, not come back to his place. What you gonna do? Man, Shanice says something ain't right with you, and you talk about you need a few hands. Mm-hmm. He is, and he didn't talk to Nicole, and Nicole told him to go get help, and he don't want to get no help. So when he lose all his goddamn money, and his wife is over there busting it down and busting it wide open and throwing it back on a real one, aka Joey, I don't want to hear a goddamn thing from Doug. Doug about to lose everything. You about to lose your child. Ain't nobody turn their backs on you, you crazy psycho. Oh, Ted, hold on. Is this a hallucination? Is this a hallucination? Oh, okay. This is not a hallucination. Ooh, it was not a hallucination. I I fantasized about these moments. I fantasized about these moments. Everybody I loved has turned their back on me. No, you turned your back on your motherfucking daughter when you decided to put all your hurt, your pain, your anger, your distrust, your disgrace, every bad thing you've ever felt about Ted and Nicole and their family into her, wielded her like a weapon, and used her at your discretion, talked down on her verbally and emotionally, abused her, and then when it was all said and done, threw her out like yesterday's garbage because you didn't need her anymore because she turned her back on you. Mona has a right to turn her motherfucking back on you. First of all, she gonna come back when she find out what you did to Laura. But that's not even that. You used that lady. You played in that woman's face. You pretended to be her friend. You had gossip sessions with her to get information about the people she worked for. Then you had her leverage her stellar reputation to get your child, who's on my screen right now, a job for you to pull this bullshit. She has a right to not want to be motherfucking friends with you. She has a right to not want to be friends with you. Stop playing in my face. Ted was never yours to begin with. He was already somebody's husband. You thought you was gonna throw a little coochie at him and he was just gonna. I don't know them no more. I don't even know them kids. I want to be with you. Y'all was never, and hear me when I say this, y'all were never going to live in Fairmont. Y'all were never going to have the life that Nicole has had he left Nicole and married you. They would have drove him out of town. Martin would have grew up without a daddy. That's legit what would have happened. They would have ran him out of town had he left Nicole and tried to marry you and bring you into Fairmont. They would have ran his ass out of town. Martin wouldn't have no daddy. Oh, I had a father? I didn't even know that. That's what would happen. Stop playing with me. She's sitting over here talking about, I dreamt of this. I hallucinated about this. And I'm thinking it's a hallucination, but no, Ted is like, I came here to tell you to stay the hell away from my family. Stay the hell away from the Dupree. Stay away from Nicole. Stay away from Nicole and her family, or you're gonna have to deal with me. Mind you, he still ain't washed his ass or brushed his teeth. You going on what? 2 days of funk? 3 days worth of funk? Go wash your ass, sir. Go wash your ass. He ain't got no clothes. He ain't got no shoes. I want him to wash his ass. I just saw somebody say on Threads, Triple H needs to send Leslie some flowers since you now have made sure that she's no longer public enemy number one. She sure did that. This is true. Basically, what Miss Anita was saying to Ted when she said, go handle your business, is we was cool and calm and collected the first time around when she approached us. But if she approaches us again, whatever happens is going to happen. And we can't be. And she did. No, Chelsea is right. Twins. We believe twins. And yeah, I think the only reason Kat knew that something was off was because that's her twin sister. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Oh, Miss Anita feels bad. She feels like she wasn't a good role model. Uh-oh, there go Eva. Uh-oh. Not she asked her to join. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Understand what? It had everything to do with her. Girl, she's an actress. That bitch can act. Oh, she did. She wanted the light. Oh, the bitch is crazy. I told y'all. I told y'all the bitch was crazy. I told y'all the mall was open and ain't nobody shopping. I told y'all this whole thing has never been about Eva getting to know her father. It has always been about trying to get in Ted's bed again. Okay? Danny didn't invite Eva to sit down with her and Miss Anita. And Miss Anita is like, I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know if I didn't tell my daughters about the red flags quick enough, soon enough, quick, fast, in a hurry. I know about the red flags for men working in the record business. Like, what did I do wrong for both my daughters to marry cheating ass men? And then it was like, the choices me and Nicole made have no reflection on you as a parent. We chose, like, our marital woes have nothing to do with you as a parent. They chose who they wanted to, like, they chose these people. They fell in love with these people. They chose to marry them. And ultimately, the marital woes that they're going through falls on the cheating ass men that they ended up marrying, Ted and Bill. This has nothing to do with Miss Anita, but she feels like I tried with my husband my damnedest to show my daughters what love was like, how to be treated by men, how to have a joyous, non, you know, marriage that had no infidelity and all these things, and yet I failed. So some okay, they throwing in the twin logic. They've been watching my stuff. I don't care. I don't care. They've been watching me. I've been on the whole twin bandwagon from the very beginning. I've been on the twin bandwagon from the very beginning, and I believe that Kat and Eva is twins. It's the only way to really solidify the reason Kat, other than her discernment, why she was like, something not right about her. I was right. It's the only reason I believe they twins. It's the only way for Kat to have been able to tell something's not right with her. Hmm. And then he asking her, oh, he told her to stay away. Oh, so Nicole went running to you, and then you came over here. What the hell, Nicole? When you see her just a few minutes ago? But I just wanted to apologize and tell her it had nothing to do with her. And it's just like, oh, girl, hush. Because first of all, Nicole didn't say anything. Anita said something. But what do you want? Because Nicole kicked me out. Martin and Kat want nothing to do with me. So what do you want? You. I've always wanted you. I've always wanted you. Girl, go to hell. Mm-mm. He trying to get the Uchi up out of Vanessa. Mm-hmm. Oh, his gambling days ain't over. But Randy is the friend that you tell you tell your children to stay the hell away from. His gambling days is not over. Mm, mm-hmm. Especially for cat. Ooh, ooh, cat sounding like Danny. If it's the last thing she do, she gonna make them pay. Anita said, "I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this." I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold you. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna ever see it for you. Oh, wait until you find out that's your actual grandchild, and wait till you find out that's your niece. Wait till you find that out. Wait till y'all find that out. I mean, I don't know why everybody would be upset when she said that. The way you did my daughter, oh no, I ain't never gonna see it for you. I ain't never gonna see it for you. But she did hold her hand and say, I feel sorry for the way your mama parented you. I'm so sorry, and I hope your daddy step up. But girl, you ain't never gonna be a part of my family. Girl, she's so desperate. Mm-hmm. That ain't her damn daughter. Not about you. No, he's not. Mm. She's crazy. She crazy. I tell you that. She crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm. And I know the people would like to, probably would like for me to be upset with what Anita said to her, but Anita and Danny will feel away when they find out that Eva is just as much as a grandchild and a niece that Kat is. Now that is gonna be some tea for everybody. Won't it? It will. It will. But she crazy. You loved me once. You can love me again. We could be so good together. And he told her the only reason why I convinced myself that I loved you was to make myself feel better about me cheating on my wife. And my wife is the only woman I ever want or will ever love. So yeah, this ain't never gonna happen again. Baby, this is a hot ass mess. Okay, we getting into a hot messy ass week. Especially because she gonna be dressing like Kat. And Kat is like, if it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna make them pay for what they did to my mama. Like, don't play with my mama like that. But I know Ted smelled like 10,000 cans of bounce that ass. Take a Did you wash your ass? Did you brush your teeth? You over there drinking Uncle Nearest. Brush your teeth, sir. Wash your ass. Ugh. With that being said, we gonna be more in tune tomorrow because we in for messy ass week. We back to 5 days a week. Five, five, five. Hear me when I say it? Five. I got five on it. We're back to 5 days a week. And we're gonna have a good time because everybody's in the mess. But I can't wait for Miss Anita and Danny to find out that Eva is their niece and their grandchild. I can't wait. But at the current moment, I understand where they're coming from. You will never be a part of the family if Ted and Nicole get back together, just for the simple fact of the way you did Nicole. Oh, baby, it's never gonna happen. It ain't never gonna work. It ain't never gonna work. For now. For now. Eva's Eva is going out sad. Kat is out for revenge. Leslie Dana, whatever the hell she calling herself, is crazy as hell. Mona is on the case, and everybody else is looking like, now what the hell we gonna do now? But with that being said, I will see y'all tonight for Monday Night Raw. And rest in peace, Sabu. He passed away. Yesterday, it was announced yesterday. So rest in peace to him. I don't know if they plan on doing a tribute show, if we'll hear anyone talk about him, if they'll do the 10 bells, but um rest in peace to him. And with that being said, I love everyone. I will see y'all later. Hit those links in the description box down below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on to share me with your people. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye.